Hey, g'day Jess, this is Braden from Pacific Toyota here in Cairns. Hey, thank you again for your inquiry on our 2020 Mitsubishi Asx, the MR sitting here in front of me for only $29,990 drive away. With a bit of touch over 30,000 Ks. It's an absolute glamour, can't wait to take you through it, an absolute bargain as well. I think I mentioned it's literally one of the cheapest in Queensland as it sits right now. So absolutely awesome car. Look, I do know you're obviously down south, so as we discussed over the phone, we're obviously Pacific Toyota here in Cairns, so I'm currently at 235 Mulgrave Road. This is our main yard we house about, and we've got another one up at 77 Mulgrave Road as well, so you can see we're literally jam-packed. Got some absolutely awesome cars here at the moment. You can see our Toyota Lexus showrooms up the hill there, all our service departments down the road as well, and like I said, we've got another yard up at 77 Mulgrave Road as well, so it means we get some pretty awesome cars just like this ASX. So I hope one of these videos is to take you through as much detail as I can, any little sort of chips or imperfections I can find. Now, it was a private owner from down south, so full service history as well. I'll show you through all that in just a second. You got that beautiful pearl paint right across the bonnet, so very, very tidy across there. That's just a little bit of dirt that's coming off with the finger by the look of it, so a little bit of polish I reckon to clean that out. So I'm just going to try and be as picky as I possibly can for you. Two little tiny little stone chips there, so obviously being a pre-owned car, they're always going to have a couple little chips and stuff like that. That's just coming off with my hand. Get my shadow out of the way so you can actually see. Hopefully you can see that light in the sunlight as well. And obviously down to the aftermarket, all those MR wheels, just so freaking nice. I did tilt these wheels out as well because I wanted you to see the tyre treads in there too. So as you can see, absolutely stacks of tread left in these guys. Even quick little look through the inside there for you, through the suspension and everything, looking pretty much brand new. So again, very tidy through the front here. Just a tiny little hairline little mark right on the actual lip there, and again a couple of tiny little stone chips just on the front. Now if they are a concern for you, let me know. It's all stuff that we could potentially get touched up or have a look at, or anything we can do to try and help out on that side of things. So down the front here, again that one's looking real clean as well. Again, with absolutely plenty of tread left in there too. So just down the rest of them, so no chips or cracks or anything through the windscreen. As you can see down the body of the car there too, so no dents or anything like that either. So I'm looking very clean down the rest of it. Again, just a tiny little sort of mark just there on the door. Now if you can't quite see any of these in the video, let me know, and I'll go back and get some extra photos for you too. Now keyless entry on both these ones on the front doors, so you can push that, they're going to fold in. 2 keys with this one as well, so central locking on both those guys, so you can unlock from that one, and same thing from that one as well. So both working keys in that, they're going to fold in and out as they need to, and obviously like I said, you can push that button to lock and unlock the doors on both front and passenger sides. So very clean through the inside here, very tidy. Electric windows obviously the whole way around. Got your build plates just in there for you. Genuine Mitsubishi Asx floor mats as well, all that kind of stuff we just leave in the dash, leave in here for you. Very tidy through the inside here as well. So obviously being the MR, you get those nice red stitching on the inside. Same with the gear stick and everything, and the handbrake there as well. Very tidy through the inside here. Like I said, that's why we do like the private stuff. People always look after their own cars a bit better than their work ones and that. So on the inside here, manuals, books, everything as well. So like I said, was previously a private owner. I'll just skip to the service history though for you. So like I said, these are the ones that we want to see for your car as well. There we go. So Motorama down in Springwood did all the servicing. So first service 2020 at 1900 kilometres. Motorama in Springwood. 2021 at 15,000 at same place, and then again 2022 at 28,000 K. So not due for another one until about 43,000 or December next year, or this year, sorry. So plenty of time left on that one. I'll keep coming around. Just want to give you a look across that roof there as well. Now those windows, they are not actually tinted, that is just privacy glass, so it's simply just dark glass. That's how these MRs and everything come out the factory. So it's just to look good and just keep the eyes out of the back, but it doesn't actually stop any sun or damage or anything like that through the inside. So that is all stuff we can help with. If you want to get the tint done, we can all have it all done before it gets on the truck and heads down to you as well. Child locks on the back one here as well. Tiny little mark there. Same thing, just on the inside here. Just a faint, looks like a little watch mark or something like that from someone's arm being on, resting on there. There's a very light sort of scuffing just on the inside from people obviously just catching their shoe, jumping into the back seats. Again, the fitted floor mats the whole way around. Little argument separators in the middle here with the cup holders and that. Now you've got the little buttons just up the back so we can drop those down. So it's going to give you access into the back there too. Obviously the child anchor points there, and obviously on the back of that one as well. A little parcel shelf in the back. So nearly a flat base once you actually drop these down, so it gives you a huge amount of space if you need it. So I'll show you that just a second. Same thing, very tidy across the actual boot. So all our cars, we obviously guarantee no hail damage, no flood damage or anything like that. Fuel that's just there. I'll show you the releases for that once we jump inside. Super clean through the inside of this one. Just a tiny little bit of gutter ash. Just a very, very faint little one right on the edge. But again, absolutely stacks of tread left in there too. So a little tiny one, little mark on the back there. And just those sort of minor little luggage ones that you do get on those rear bars, those common ones. And then just a little one there as well, right on that lip. So your reverse camera is tucked up under there. On the inside, looking very good. So these parcel shelves obviously come in and out. You can just pop them straight off. It's just a little bit of rope. They're just sitting on there freely. Not too bad through there. Inside. So spare tire there as well. It's the get home one. So you got the jack and all your tools all around the outside as well. This one does come out. So if you're ever stuck on the side of the road, you need to change your tire. It's a hard platform that you can use, so you're not stuck on the hot road or the hot bitumen or anything like that. A little bit of wear through the inside, obviously from people just using the boot. We've got tight end points all through the back here too. And then same thing on the other side there as well. Close this one up. Just down the rest of the driver's side. Again, a little tiny one. I freaking love these wheels. Hey, that's that. I wish I could put them on my Hilux. So let's got that roof for you. Again, just those little watch marks on the inside here. Like I said, I'm just trying to be as picky as I possibly can for you. And then finally just down to the driver's side door as well. So again, like I said, you've got those keyless entries there. Little faint little marks on the inside from people's like fingernails and that kind of thing. But super tidy all through the rest of this one as well. So we'll jump inside real quick. Just so you through the driver's side door and then I'll start it up for you too. So master controls here, electric window controls there, central lock and window locks, and all the mirror adjustments there too. You can tuck those mirrors in yourself, so if you're at the shops or anything like that, you just don't want people bashing into them, you can do that too. Obviously the other build plate there as well. On the inside again, the genuine ASX mat there too, so the fuel release is just there. Bonnet release is just down here, so I'll pop that because I do want to show you that in a second. So we'll jump in, start it up. So you've got to have your foot on the brake, a little push button over this side here too. Alright, close that up. Get some aircon going because it's bloody hot. Alrighty, so only 30,208 kilometres as it sits right now. So no engine lights or dash lights or anything like that. Just that little notification there telling me that we're about out of fuel. So I'm sure we can sneak some in there before we send it down to you. And of course just letting me know that the bonnet is open as well, because like I said, I want to show you under there before we finish up it as well. Just obviously the handbrake and the seatbelt lights at the top, because I'm not wearing either of them. Like I said, not due for another service till 43,000 Ks or the end of the year. You don't have the digital speedo down the bottom. Apologies for that one, but you don't have that one there. Like I said, you've got the revs and everything else, and the speedo all up on the right hand side. Cruise control all on the right hand side of the steering wheel. All your Bluetooth radio stuff's all on the left hand side. Wiper controls and the headlights over there as well. Down on the right hand side of the steering wheel, so we've got a blank switch, so if you ever want to put light bars or accessories or anything like that on the car, you can basically use these, so you don't have to go drilling holes in the dash or anything like that. The parking sensors that I showed you can obviously control them, turning them on and off with that one. You've got basically your forward collision alert, so basically you've got a near, close or far, and basically the idea is that if that person in front of you slams on the brake and you're not paying attention, didn't realise the camera wasn't watching. If you're not paying attention, then basically the car's going to react and brake for you as well. You've also got this little scroll button here going up to number 5, so we've got 0 to 4, sorry, so still 5 options. And basically that just adjusts the pitch of the headlights. So depending on where you're driving and what kind of driving you're doing, you can get a bit better vision out of those lights. Through the inside here as well, you've got a little info button on the right hand side there too, so we can go between, obviously, once that bonnet is closed, but basically it'll go through your different trips, trip meters and average fuels and all that kind of stuff as well. Reverse camera tucked in the back, so as soon as we chuck that in reverse, you'll see that coming up. Those sensors obviously picking up the car behind us, so the closer we get to that red line, the faster that beeping will go. Once it hits that red line, it just becomes a nice flat tone, and you know it's a nice safe distance to be able to walk between, open up the bonnet, all that kind of, the boot, all that kind of stuff as well. You can also physically see the back bar there too, so realistically you never actually should back into anything behind you. Nice big huge display on this one. A lot of the ASXs currently have a recall with these guys with the touch screen, so be careful of the ones that you're looking at, but this one has had it done, so this is all working like perfect. All your buttons, everything are all like perfect, working absolutely perfectly. So this one has had the recall already, which is just fantastic. Makes it nice and easy, don't have to worry about that one. But all your Bluetooth, sat nav, all the, like through your Apple CarPlay and everything, all access through those guys as well. Aircon down the bottom, so fan speed where you want coming out, and of course the temperature on the left hand side. USBs for the Apple CarPlay and charging your phone and all that kind of stuff. Plenty of storage under there for your phone. Traction control, little accessory plug as well. Obviously the gear stick there too. Real genuine handbrake. Cup holders in the middle. Plenty of storage through the guts there. And another USB and stuff in the middle. All through the inside. Drop down adjustable handle seat belts as well. Drop down handles, and of course you've got the mirrors with the lights on that side. And same thing again on the driver's side here as well. So incredibly clean through the inside here. Been really, really well maintained. But like I said, I did pop that bonnet, so I do want to quickly show you under there before we finish up. It's an absolutely stinking hot day here today, so that is just beeping to let me know that the car is still running and I have the keys in my pocket and I have forgotten to turn it off. That's just a little reminder for you. There's a little 2-litre motor, little Myvec Mitsubishi engine in there as well. Super clean on the inside there too. And that's everything. So thanks again, Jess, for your inquiry, and can't wait to hear your thoughts soon.